The world had been reduced to chaos. What started as a simple infection quickly spread across the globe, leaving no part of Earth untouched. The undead now roamed the streets, their hunger for human flesh insatiable. Cities were destroyed, governments toppled, and the remnants of humanity were scattered and desperate. It was then, in the darkest hour, that Earth received an unexpected visitor from the stars. A massive spacecraft appeared in the sky, its sleek, metallic surface glistening in the sunlight as it descended toward the Nevada desert. The humans were unsure whether to regard this as a sign of hope or a new threat, but it was the only chance they had left. They had no choice but to investigate. The ship landed softly, its engines humming like a distant storm. From the open hatch emerged beings unlike anything humanity had seen, tall, humanoid figures with glowing eyes and shimmering skin that seemed to pulse with energy. Their leader, a being named Arix, spoke in perfect English, though there was an odd resonance in their voice, as though multiple voices echoed in harmony. "We are the Galactic Protectors," Arix said. "We have come to aid your world in its time of need." The humans stood frozen, unsure of what to think. Had the aliens come to conquer Earth or to help? Arix continued, his calm demeanor contrasting with the terror in the air. "We have been watching your species for some time. We know of the infection that has taken root on your world. It is not of your making, but we are capable of assisting you. Together, we can fight this plague." Humanity's leaders, desperate for a solution, agreed to meet with the Galactic Protectors. General Emma Blake, head of the United Nations Global Crisis Management Agency, was one of the first to stand before Arix. "This plague. It started in one of our cities, and now it's everywhere," she said. "What can you offer us?" Arix's eyes glowed brighter, his expression serene. "The plague you face was no accident. It was created by a rogue faction of the Xanthari, a race of bioengineers. They intended to use this infection as a weapon, one that would spread uncontrollably and create a new army of undead. Unfortunately for them, their creation spiraled beyond their control, and now it threatens the entire galaxy." The humans absorbed this new information in silence. The undead weren't just a random occurrence, they were the result of an alien experiment gone awry. "How do we stop them?" General Blake asked, urgency in her voice. Arix stepped forward, a strange device materializing in his hand. It looked like a gun, but unlike any firearm known to man. "We have technology capable of reversing the mutation in the zombies. It will disrupt the biological structure of the infected and stop them from regenerating. But it will require a coordinated effort." "Coordinated effort? We're on the brink of extinction," General Blake replied, frustration in her voice. "There's no time for coordination. We have technology that can help you," Arix insisted. "We will give you weapons and knowledge. You will fight, and we will help you." With little other choice, humanity began preparing for a counter-offensive. The Galactic Protectors equipped the human forces with advanced weapons, plasma rifles capable of disintegrating the undead in an instant, energy shields that could protect soldiers from being overwhelmed, and suits that enhanced physical strength, agility, and endurance. The first major battle took place in New York City, where the infection had spread rapidly. The streets were teeming with zombies, ravenous and relentless. The human soldiers, now armed with alien technology, fought back with all their might. Plasma beams cut through the undead in waves, but the sheer number of zombies kept coming. They were fast, relentless, and many seemed to adapt to the new weaponry, charging forward with increasing speed. It was clear that the zombies were evolving. "We need to take out the source of the infection," Dr. Lian Zhang, the lead scientist working with the Galactic Protectors, said urgently. The virus itself is mutating. The undead are adapting to our attacks. The alien scientists confirmed her fears. The Xanthuri were masters of genetic manipulation, Arix explained. They created a virus that can evolve faster than any human or alien technology can keep up with. The only way to stop this is to eliminate the virus at its core. It became clear that the aliens' technology could only help for so long. Humanity's survival depended on eliminating the Xanthuri, the architects of the zombie plague. But where were they hiding and how could they be defeated? Weeks passed, and the war against the undead escalated. Cities continued to fall, and humanity's resources grew thin. But then, the aliens discovered the location of the Xanthuri's base, a secret facility hidden deep in the Arctic. It was heavily guarded by alpha zombies, stronger, faster, and more intelligent than the average undead. These mutants were capable of strategizing and commanding the hordes, making them far more dangerous. "This is it," General Blake said as she prepared her troops for the final assault. "This is our last shot." The alien forces joined with humanity's soldiers for a final push. The terrain was harsh, and the undead were relentless, but they pressed on. The ground shook as the battle raged on, humans and aliens alike fighting to reach the Xanthuri base. The journey was treacherous, with alpha zombies appearing at every turn. But with the aliens' advanced weaponry and humanity's fierce resolve, they finally reached the entrance to the base. The doors were locked, but the aliens had a solution, a device capable of bypassing the security systems. Inside the base, the Xanthuri bioengineers were working frantically to contain the virus they had unleashed. But it was too late. General Blake, Arix, and their combined forces stormed the lab, engaging in a fierce battle with the infected. "We have to destroy the source," Arix shouted. "Now." Dr. Zhang, who had been working with the aliens to understand the virus, activated a device that would destroy the Xanthuri's genetic data, effectively neutralizing the virus. The explosion was catastrophic, wiping out the lab and, with it, the virus. As the facility crumbled, the zombies around the world began to slow. The infection that had plagued Earth was finally dying. The undead were no longer able to regenerate, and the remaining zombies began to fall. In the aftermath of the battle, Earth began its slow process of rebuilding. The aliens, having fulfilled their mission, prepared to leave. Arix and his people stood before General Blake one last time. "Thank you," Blake said, her voice filled with gratitude. "You saved us." Arix nodded, his glowing eyes reflecting the stars. "It was an honor. Remember, humanity is not alone in the universe. Should you ever need us again, we will be there." The Galactic Protector's ship rose into the sky, disappearing into the vastness of space. As the humans stood there, watching the departing ships, they knew that Earth had not only survived but had learned a valuable lesson. With the help of their alien allies, they had defeated the zombie plague, but more importantly, they had proven that humanity could rise to any challenge. The end.